Hello and welcome. Right, just got that little corner to do on the field, and really, all we've got to do is we ought to also, do as much water as possible because these tiers take 2 million litres to fill, and I've got to be honest, with it being an Omatana production, it's a little bit apt to treat them with a bit of favouritism. I have no idea why, but it does. Right, yeah. I apologise for last session. I seem to be doing a lot of apologising. The volume was too low on the mic. I'm trying to filter out certain frequencies. No, I am right. Yeah, it just needs a little bit of a splash. For some reason, it's really not. There we go. Sorted. I'm happy now. Yeah, for some reason, it's not quite. I've had to stick the gain up because it's cutting out certain frequencies to do with whistling, like the whistling through my teeth. So yeah, it seems to be the best way to handle it. Now we've done all of the farm, so we should be alright. I think we can manage with the big guy up at the farm. Let's just see. Yeah, we are looking for another. Um, yeah. Oh, do we? I think what we're going to do is we're going to grab a bit of. Now let's have a look. First of all, we did this last session. We basically finished doing the slurry. Oh, we've got 2 tons and 6 tons. And oh, hang on a minute, did we go through? Yeah, we did. We did it over the last month, so we should have bands now. The health is going up, but obviously we do need to do some food, so we can wait till the morning. But also, yeah, but we need to grab some bales. And of course, the one bad thing is, I know I'm not going to grab that thing. I had a thought then. Let's grab that little front loader. No, I have not changed my mind on it. I have. It shows the picture on the actual map where it's doing the pallets, and that it can manage little pallets, only production pallets. It can. It could probably manage that, but I've got to be honest. It showed the the Massey, which I presume is the tractor you would get on the map if you did a new farmer site. It shows you with a Massey. So right, so this is the manure one. We don't want this for food. No. But we do need some straw bales. Should have got one of those back. Yeah, don't use it very often, but there is a time for it though. Your back, like fork thing. I'm not sure if I've still got it in, because a bit of a, yeah, brilliant. I should actually, will do. Straw, I would say we're still alright. Yeah, we are. Probably still got some bales in the, oh yeah, we did quite well, didn't we really? So, got 5 tons for tomorrow. It is, as I said, with the chickens, though. You could go right down to 750 and it'd still be alright for that amount. So, eggs, no pieces. What? We've not taken them away. Why are you not reading the eggs? There are definitely lots of eggs there. It says that we've got 1,057 pieces. Oh, okay, that's a bit strange. It is. Yeah, the game's saying the game's fibbing. Right, so we've done all that we need to do. There's nothing we can do, but we do need to be checking because some of our harvest is going to be done a little early. Now, barley's the soonest, but wheat is going to be fairly green. It's getting there, but there's plenty. We could afford more fields, but I'm going to stick with what we've got. It's to show the map off. I don't want this to become a monster, so it's not about. I mean, although we are doing terribly well, that much I've got to say. But we are going to go through till the morning. It went a little bit mad on the seeds, but the takes were not as bad as I thought. Right, so it is 8 o'clock in the morning. I have thoroughly enjoyed my time on this, even though it's, well, for starters, we didn't do that grass field last time, whereas now we have done that grass field. It is nice to have a bit of a change, to do things differently. I've got to be honest, you can do a map 3 or 4 times and choose different places. That's one thing that Start From Scratch really is good at. Oh my life, look at the cash. Wow. And that bread with cheese and salad is up to 3,500. Still got 9,000. Wow. Still got 3.5 tons of milk. Wow. Tomatoes are running out this time. I don't mind buying one input. I've always said that with any of these type of things. Like you would in real life, you wouldn't stop your business, but I tried to do it. Oh, it needs two though. The tomatoes does it quicker. We'll leave it. I don't want it to make. I don't want to do two. That's always been my unwritten rule to do it that way. Sugar beet sugar. We'll keep it ticking because it does. Oh, I've got some more going in, so it will come in the sugar beet, and it probably has done it already. So yeah, we did also do. That's gone now, so that's all gone. So there shan't be any more of that. Plenty of water in there. Grass to hay. The grass is all gone now. It has. The hay is going to go over, I believe. We did say district. We did indeed. So that should go over to the BGA. But only if it's ticked. We would do the straw as well. But I haven't got a loader up at the farm, and I am not. Oh, 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 I like that. I do. I would pay. It's a cracking, beautiful thing, and I don't care if it says GT because I could have a 600 horsepower put in there. I could, so I don't mind that at all. I'm going to change its colour. I'm going to have the brother-in-law give it a lovely chrome. Do we do a red chrome? Ooh, I think we will. Wow, fantastic. Oh, I'd forgotten about that. Ah, okay. I think one of those, the Orion 660, my favourite 205 horsepower tractor, that's going to have a front loader. I mean, that probably can too, but that's heavier. It is an awful, that's a 3.8 tons. That is a right tiny little thing. That, yeah, we're going to go to FI. I don't care if it's going to cost us a bit. And yeah, and yes, we will indeed. Oh, it has to be that class, doesn't it? I think you can still put another one on. We're going to try it. Beautiful, 82,830. Fantastic, and we're going to go up to the shop, repair that beautiful thing. Oh, I'm well short of those beautiful things, actually. It was, yeah, you just don't get too excited that you forget you. Now, obviously, one of them was delivered down to the, where we left the... Now, that has got a rear hitch as well, for those who are not aware. It's amazing. I didn't know that it didn't click, but... Right, front loader. Now, we're going to lease this to begin with, because I'm not sure if it's going to work. So, under front loaders, I have shrunk the amount of these. I had so many, the world and his dog, really, in here. We could go the class. I think it's the same... Schnibbles is slightly... Yeah, I'm sure it's the same fitting as the Quick. But I'm sure so's the Mahindra. So we're going to... actually, we are going to lease you first. Yes. In case you don't work. So this is our... Hopefully going to be our front loader. Oh, you were doing it to match the lorry. Yes, I was, actually. Oh, do you know sometimes? Oh, I'm not sure that's the right attachment. Well, that's where I leased it. In case I'm wrong. No, it is fine. Ooh, ooh. Ooh. Not really. Well, no, it's settled down. It did sort of have some sort of a glitchiness, but that seems to settle down. It's, yeah. Actually, I'm not sure if I like it. I think we'll have the brother-in-law puts class green on it, I reckon. Yeah, we'll ask him to respray it for us. Oh, you can't. Oh, of course you can't. You can if you purchase it though. This is true. So we're going to select and purchase yes. And then we're going to, now we're going to have it coloured. Here we are. Save colours. Class should be right up at the top. Ooh, a bit higher than that even. Class screen, Bureau, case, class screen 1. I think it's that. Yep. And yes, for 0, the brother-in-law. We do keep him busy, but ooh, that's better. Now, yeah, it seems to when it settles down and it's alright, but it's not alright to begin with. Right, so we're going to need a weight. So I'm going to go for my favourite. Not needed this all through this Let's Play. But then it is obvious we need one down on the field as well as one up at the farm. So don't mind if this is the farm tractor. And then we can release the big guy really. This is my favourite weight. It is with work light and with 3 points. And this one we're going to do... Actually, yes, we will do that. Yep. And we also need a... We're not going to be using this for anything other than... So I'm actually going to go for the quick with the straps, because it doesn't matter. I just don't like it for on the field, because it doesn't look realistic, even though it's brilliant and I love it. It's 2 stickers and main colour. I think we're going to have to match the class for that. Yeah. Fantastic. Oh, I did say with straps, didn't I? Please tell me I did. Now then, we need some chicken food, so with that in mind, we're leaving the fuel tank down here though, but we will take a chicken feed with us, which we'll see whether this weight is good enough. Right, so it always puts the weight so that you've got to go the other way. That is a good match. That I've got to be honest, of all of the mods I've got, I really do love the colour mod a lot. I'm not saying it's my best of that after cosplay, but it really is brilliant. It truthfully is. Right, so then, let's take a 1 chicken food. I'm going to go for 1 though. I'm not going to push it. So chicken food, either wheat or chicken feed. Either will do nicely. Fantastic. Let's take that back up to the farm. See if you can cope with that, or whether we need to have a secondary weight. My other favourite weight. I don't think I've ever coloured that anything but red and black. No, I might have done once a long time ago. Yeah, it has. I've got straps. Let's see. Can we cope with that? It seems to be managing admirably. It's a beautiful tractor, this is. Really is a favourite of mine. Real good all-rounder. Reasonably priced. Brilliant at steering. Good weight to it. I even like the indicators. Class didn't make these too beady-eyed like some of the other models. These are really good. Yeah, this is a good class. Some of those with the little tiny little round lights, or the white ones that you can hardly see. I know it's modern. I know a lot of us go for white now, but and orange bulbs instead of white lights and orange bulbs. Yes, change for change's sake. I'm not anti-change, but sometimes we just seem to be changing things for the sake. And I don't always think things are for the better. I really don't. Not nowadays. I really don't. I don't think companies particularly care that much. As much as they should do. They don't look after the people who look after them. Yes, I had a comment from one of the viewers about how we could grab this. Yeah, I was leaving it because I was going to call the shop, but of course the shop don't want to know because it's actually ours. It's true, it is. Oh, wow! I must have touched that with my. Oh, I just destroyed a bit of crop. Unless I didn't. No, I think I did. I did think I'd like gone a bit mad. Yes, the Mahindra is one of the few other ones. I've quite a few like other manufacturers. I've got obviously the Quick and the. Oh, I always forget the other manufacturer. Yeah, I think I've still got Stahl as well. I had Stahl. I had like lots of other modded ones and stuff like that as well. So we want to drop this off first because it's a little heavy. It is still. I mean, it's not struggling, but I can feel it's there. Yeah, it's slithering a little. Right, so we've got a chicken escapee. Now then, get yourself back in there. I do love it when they come out. Well, yeah, we've got quite a few. Actually, I don't mind yard chickens. I used to love that. It's one of my favourite things about Pelenier. I love the farmyard. In my personal opinion, was the best I've ever seen any farmyard, and they include the Grandmaster in that as well. Yeah. I mean, the map itself was brilliant too. I've got to be honest, but then it doesn't really surprise me. MA7 Studios was one of those who actually was involved in one of my favourite maps in FS19. I've never made a secret of this. Was Sudbury Meadows. It's one of those quite unheard of maps that not either would. Yeah, if you went on YouTube right now and searched for Sudbury Meadows, unless someone recorded one after I looked, there was only one YouTuber, and I'm not sure they continued with their YouTube career. Yeah, I don't think I saw any more from them. Smashing. We're doing well, really, with the equipment. It is true that Kinsey's a right dark horse. With it being narrow as well, you can get away with that on a lot of farms, even like this one, where you're not really supposed to have these type of things. I would imagine, like tomorrow morning. Well, we're also going to check these. It should be. Yeah, let's keep our eye on that. Do we want the hay in front of the mowers? No, not particularly. Definitely not. Right, so should be good for everything, but how green is our field? Now that looks like it's going to be ready tomorrow. Even if there's a short session, I'm not intending on doing the harvest this session, so that's the other thing, isn't it, as well? Sugar beets very late. Potatoes. It is the month of July next. We could still do our wheat and our potatoes in the same month. It would let us do that. It would, that is true. We could do that, I suppose. Yeah, it's not going to be out of... Okay, I'm happy with that. Now, we typically do the animals today. Yeah, I get confused when I do this. Well, if we didn't, yeah, slurry milk's gone up as well. Chickens, oh, wow, they are very happy now. Let's go through till July morning. Get the animals fed. And I think our wheat will be ready. But as long as you don't go out of season, you're alright. Yeah, I mean, let's be honest, farmers don't always, the first day that it goes golden, they don't think, right, okay, let's drop everything and go and do that. Although if it was good weather, a sensible farmer might. Now, I think it's about time we paid off the loan as well. Oh, isn't that amazing? We actually got the back for that ages ago, but I mean, we've got a lorry now, so I'm really not worried. There's nothing there for us, but it is true. I do think it's about time we actually see. It didn't hurt. It really didn't. I mean, we've had that for a long time. We're still going to have 300 odd thousand, and I wasn't in a rush to pay it back, which is quite nice. There, 328,000, 312, and we're totally debt free. The owners of a beautiful farm. See how much straw we got left. Do we need to? Oh no, we're not quite there. Not quite. Straw. How are we doing with straw? Oh, we're still, yeah, still some left. 6,000 milk's got about 2,000 slowly about the same. I'd imagine the manure is pretty much the same too. They're slightly out of 2 months old, so yeah, they're obviously getting on. And these are well filling. Yeah, because obviously the babies of the babies are having babies now, so really our chickens are really doing quite well. It's quite amazing. I mean, our eggs are now up to 1,592. How is our sandwiches doing? Our special oh, and that is the point. When do they sell for? It's all right me doing this. Well, they could be actually due to be sold about that. Oh, wow. That's not doing bad. Right, so when? When is what we need to know. Now that was quite a way down. It was. It was after this as well. Egg salad. Oh, I've definitely gone past that. So we're looking for a sandwich. I've gone past it. Nope. It's flour beams. For a little icon. Probably was not. I was probably went a little too low. Place and there we go. Ah. Oh, best price is in May. We're actually still at a good price. No, we're not. No, we're not. Oh, missed it by a couple. Oh, isn't that typical? I got it into my head that it was the same month. So I hope this one gets released. That Kalle releases this as a proper production because it's. I'm quite impressed. It's quite nice actually. Very balanced. After me saying that it was. Yeah, they're good, and we did look. They are good too. Yeah, fantastic. Straw. So we've got slurry to do. We're going to use our. Oh, I need to go forward a little. Let's use our other tractor. Oh, do you need to drop the weight though? Yeah, it's not. It'll use the pass-through bit. It's the only thing with it having a 3-point, it tends to mess things up. Ah, we never got to use the sprayer. It's frequently the case. It all depends. I mean, it all. Yeah, there we go. Start your engine 2. We'll need to repair. I've not seen a repair point. That doesn't mean to say there isn't one. There was. I think on Calle's last match, but I haven't seen one at all. That's just a point. What is up there? Oh, of course. The love story. I promised I'd do that as well, didn't I? Yeah, I tell you what. I'm going to stop the recording for a minute. I'm going to take some pictures of this, some print screens. Yeah. The sound will go funny for a second. I apologise. You'll lose all the background as I go. I'm going to keep my words. Print screen number 2. And apologise for the sound again. One last time. Oh no, there's 2. Okay. Might have to. Yeah, what I'm going to do is I am going to stop the recording. I think. Yeah, we're actually going to do this right now, so that it makes sense. Because I know what I'm like. I'm a terror for doing these things, and I forget. Whereas if I end the recording and then restart it, then that should be fine. Full screen, and then I should tell you what it says for those who aren't sure. Right, I'm going to see you shortly. Right, now then, I'm going to have to do this. I've used Google Translate and it did a real, yeah, sort of a rough, very rough translation and got some words wrong. So this is me sort of translating and sort of trying to fill in the blanks. You won't hear any background noises because I've got to read this from my desktop, and it won't record the game sound while I'm here. So it starts the story of Deichhof Abendfreden. Once upon a time there was a young farmer named Tammy who was full of life. He inherited his family's farm in the idyllic village of Abendfreden, overlooking Nordsee. Tammy was firmly determined to build the farm up. But one sunny day, while he was tilling the field, Tammy's gaze fell on a young woman with long hair blowing in the North Sea wind, and she had a beaming smile. He saw that she was struggling with the cows on the neighbouring farm, and her name was Gertie. Every time Tammy saw her, he felt a warm tingling in his belly, and his heart began to beat faster. Tammy, however, was shy and didn't know how to get Gertie's attention, so it came about that he liked to go into the surrounding lands to catch a glimpse of her and to get to know her better. Once he tried to get Gertie's attention with a bouquet of freshly picked flowers, but when he wanted to give it to her, he stumbled and fell right at her feet. Gertie laughed heartily and helped him up and gratefully accepted the flowers. Another time, Tammy tried to get her attention with a homemade cake. He spent hours in the kitchen, but when he proudly opened the cake, it turned out that he had used salt instead of sugar. Gertie tried a piece and grimaced, but her eyes sparkled with pleasure. Despite all the mishaps, Gertie grew to respect Tammy's, and she fell in love with his sincerity. She recognized the good core in him, and they began to court. Together they laughed at Tammy's blunders and gradually grew closer. One day when the two of them were walking along the dike in the soft light of the evening sun, Tammy ventured to take the next step. He knelt in front of Gertie and fetched proudly from his pocket a ring. But his hands trembled so much from nervousness, that the ring slipped from his fingers and made a plop somewhere between the dike, the beach, and the North Sea. It disappeared forever. That's it, Tammy thought, but Gertie took his hands and said with sparkling eyes, "Yes, I do." From that day on they fell in love and got married and looked after the farm together. Tammy and Gertie side by side with hearts full of love. They christened the farm and called it Deichhof Abendfreden, and expanded it with barns, stables, and a windmill, with which they make their own bread. The bread was so delicious that it was quickly known in the whole of Abendfreden, and even further. The bread is very popular in the entire region, and now it's up to you to continue the history of Tammy and Gertie and follow in their footsteps. Right, there's a bit of a mistake in there, but yeah, right, back on the in the screen. Probably it's not too bad. I think it could have been worse. It was a bit of a hack job, though. It often is with Google Translate. Sometimes it's better than others, but sometimes it doesn't always pick up dialects, local dialects and local sort of sayings and things like that. So yeah, all the engines have stopped. Now then, let's have a look. What have we got to do? Let's just crack on and do all the jobs. I think. Are we going to be ready? Yeah, we are. We know we are. Yeah, we need to take it to the next month. We just need to check the animals. Yeah, I think we're going to do this. This three in the milk's not going anywhere. So yeah, they're all good, and likewise they're not. I think we're going to go through till the morning one last time, and that is where we're going to leave it. Yeah, so yeah, all the engines are shut because I literally came back on. I just wanted to literally get straight on and to sort of do the translation and do it because I promised I would. So I have. Right, so then let's go through till 8 o'clock in the morning because I can always roll it back if it does work. But I always get that sort of worry that the one of the fields is going to like go wither, but it's in season. I've got to get better at this. Yeah, mind you, I never would have dared to do this at one time. I would have always done this. Like, yeah, wow, still good money. So, moment of truth. Yes, brilliant. So we need to do that and do that. Get the harvester. What are we going to harvest it with? The potatoes. Are we going to... trying to think. Yeah, it's quite... Yeah, no, I know what we're going to do. I do. Unless there's something in the sayers, of course. That's the one thing I am going to say. If there is, then... Which there isn't. Of course there isn't. No, there'd be a chance in a million, wouldn't it, really? But you never know. All right, so... Potato technology. I know what we're going to go for. But I will have to grab them off the field if we use that one. We could buy a rootster, really, I suppose, that would do multiples. Yeah, the multi-fruit version does everything. 10 cubic meter. It's 200 and odd thousand, though. I was thinking of this one, but it's only 6.8. The one I was thinking of, though, was actually in Beats technology. We actually saw it, the rootster. Used it. Yes, that's a big field for that. It really is. It is actually, that is true. I think let's stick to potato technology. And we're going to go for Pepe's, the one that has got a built-in home topper. We're going to lease this one. And we're going to have to lease a belt system as well to go with it to pick them up off the ground. There are a few where... Oh, that's a bug. Could go fluffy mods. And do we leave them on the ground until the sugar beets and do the two together? We could do. And then I could just lease in one day. We could, yeah, we'll do that. So that's what we're going to do. Lease that. We've got the big trailer, so that's going to be fine. So next session, oh wow, look at the flour. That is doing very good. The bread with cheese and salad. That's a shame that we missed that, but yeah, it is what it is. So I'm going to leave it there. Yeah, I am. Animals. We could do the animals. We could actually. Yeah. Well, they're happy. As are they. Yeah, we'll do the milk and the slurry. No, let's do the milk and the slurry now. Let's get that sorted. Yeah, let's do that. We don't need to feed. We just need to do the milk and the slurry. So let's get that done. It's one less job to do like tomorrow, isn't it, really? So then milk, which is the closest. Slurry, yeah. Let's grab that. Yeah, the only bad thing about the Mahindra is it says Mahindra on it. That's the only bad thing. But you can't. Yeah, I had so many mods that I've got to like draw the line somewhere, and I thought, well, you can't have 16 different sets of like of different front loaders. I'd done that with everything, and it was literally the game stopped working properly. The loading times got to be so terrible that I thought, you've got to do something. So yeah, I did. Right, so then let's take that back and go around. Can't go through the milk one, is there already? So gone a little bit too close. Let's take this straight through, then we'll come back to the milk, and we'll also grab the manure, which we haven't grabbed. Oh, it's done that weird thing. Let's grab that as well while we're here. Let's put it out of the way a bit as well this time. I don't really think that helps me being things in the way. Let's see this time if we can actually reverse up there without causing any grief. Right, doesn't look a lot though this time, does there? Yeah, roughly about the same as last time, maybe slightly more. Right, the tree was in the way a little. I didn't quite get my angle right, but I think actually, I think we don't need, yeah, this side of the tree. I think we just need to go a little bit more to straightening that up. And then, yeah, the trees are in the way, aren't they? Let's just, yeah, it is a bit. It's age-old problem. And that's what you start to go the wrong way then. Fantastic. Now we'll grab the milk. We need to go this way. At least it's one less job. I know one of these times we'll get that when we've run out of silage and we can stick those 3 bales in, but it is what it is. Right, so we need to go... Might be easy to reverse and then go straight forwards, because otherwise you've got to turn around sort of in quite a weird way. Although you still sort of got to give yourself enough room to sort of swing in. Right, let's grab this. Yeah, so very interesting. A love story. Very nice. Yeah, it is. I guessed, obviously, by the last picture, which really did... Ooh, I think we've still got enough milk in the production. It's nice to... I hope we make the bread as well as they did. That's the one thing I'm going to say. So... Yeah, let's just... Yeah, it doesn't matter if we've got a little bit too much in. Right, smashing. It's a little bit late, really, for the dairy. That's all I'm thinking, because we didn't really go very large with although they did add, yeah, they did add colour to the Let's Play. I did want to show them off, which is quite good. So, now we've looked already. Yeah, so that's it. I'm going to leave it here. Next session, we're going to get cracking with the harvest. Oh, we need another header. Yeah, we never did get a header. We were very... It's weird. On some Let's Plays, you can sort of have loads of headers. On others, you don't get any. So, we want a normal header. And that can manage any kind of header. So, I think we're going to ask the shop to deliver it. I do. Yeah, I do. I think we'll ask them to deliver it about, say, here. I do. So let's grab that now. We'll grab one. I think we'll go for a standard. We'll go for the Draper version of the very one from the Colossus set, even though it's still a class, really. So, Titan Draper Standard. And we'll keep it the colours. We do indeed want to lease it for that. Fantastic. And we've got the potato one. I'll grab that and we'll take it down. I might do that off camera now. Get one of them ready. Probably the little tiny... No, let's do it. Let's do it on camera. Because I know you... Well, I could have reset it, but I won't do that when I'm on camera. So yeah, it's... well, I will reset it if there's a genuine reason. Right, let's just go grab that and we'll grab some fuel for this as well while we're down the... I'll take that on the edge of our potato field and we're going to leave it. So, now though, actually, we won't take you. Potatoes are damaged, aren't they, by this has got narrows on. So, do you know... Yeah, this is the one. Forgotten how good JCBs are at steering. It's a beautiful thing to steer. So this has got narrows. It's not going to damage the tates. So, I mean, not that it will with a worker, but if I have to take over for any reason, then it'll still be good. So, right, okay. Yeah, they're a little bit gangly. It's should have brought doubles really. Well, I suppose looks on everything. It doesn't matter. Still not let us down on any of the tasks it's had to do, and this is definitely right up its street. Yeah, it's the only tractor we've got with narrows. Although I'm quite sure the class Now that we've got the class, that also has got narrows, or has the capability, but you don't need like them all, don't need to have narrows, do you? This one is more than enough. And we will still have a bit of a top of the fuel as we're passing. Fantastic. Let's get this down to the thing, and I will see local buys. Yes. Won't be the longest session, but it's yeah, right up to harvest. So what we're going to do is we're just going to, I'll set the course now, and the next session we're going to concentrate on the harvest, and this can just like trundle away in the background, and we're going to just leave the potatoes on the field until we've done the sugar beets. We might, I'm trying to think what we're going to do with the sugar beets. Well, it depends what we get in between. You know, you could get some in it. If not, then we'll just lease one of the bigger ones, probably the multi-fruit. Right, sunflowers. Yeah, we could have bought more fields, I realise that, but yeah, it's more about showing the map off, as I keep sort of saying. I don't want to like, yeah, I don't want it to make it so monstrous, but I wanted to show a lot of the features of it. So that's it. Yeah, all that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope that you're going to stick with me on this journey. And I'm going to say goodbye for now. Right, yeah, I don't think I put a rear hitch on this when I actually bought it. So I've got to, you either have to store delivery this or run it across the map. So I thought I'll store delivery it. Right, so then, reset. That's not how you reset it. That's it, that's better. Yeah, so I thought I'd do this on camera because obviously I know it's only pennies, but I just don't like there to be hidden surprises. It was, yeah, Mr. CDB said this, that obviously he used to get comments from some of his viewers about how did this happen and that type of thing. Alright, so, oh, okay. We'll set up, oh, must have just been, okay, well, it's a Draper header and it is a Colossus, so that's a bit of a mistake. That's it. I'll never find it. Let's just stick it there. Oh, okay, in the post. Why don't you? It's bizarre. I could not find it. So let's just try and grab it on camera there. So I bought that for no reason. I just could not find it. I went all the way right. Yeah, because I mean it's okay. Well, I'm going to leave it there. I'm just going to tack this on. See you shortly. Well, hopefully see you next time.